forward, and then back. Forward and back.
Hi, thanks for coming along to my channel. I'm out again and I'm off on an adventure just to have some fun. A quick city blast today. Weather's good, wheels good. Well, it seems good, we're gonna find out. I put it through a lot of water last video, so hopefully it holds up for this trip today. Everything's feeling good on the wheel. Same thing, it's just a really good trusty V13 for me. I've been lucky, I haven't had to do much. And I can, just get on it and roll out the door. With my gear today, I've just got some LEATT casual kind of gloves. They say they offer a bit of protection. I think you've got leather in the palm, but I don't think that's going to do much. I've got a good SHOEI helmet, ALPINESTARS jacket. I've also got just a little jacket liner underneath, which keeps me warm in this. It's a little bit colder. So that's just like your motorbike winter liner. You can pick them up at a bike shop, motorbike shop, and that's good to have. You can just put it underneath your jacket as a bit of a mid-liner, so get those layers going. I've got my LEATT Z-frame knee brace. I've got some new, they're just some casual riding pants, so they've got Kevlar lining in the knees, around the hips. They're a brand called Dragon. Here, they make them in Australia, really good reputation. I use them for years on the motorbike. ALPINESTARS jacket, which has got the ALPINESTARS back protector in there as well. And I've got an Oggio backpack. Been looking at the sales and picking up a few bargains with clearance, so I've gone for the bright blue because it's all they had on sale. But it's a really good, well-reviewed backpack. It's streamlined and waterproof. But yeah, I just needed a new backpack, something small and tight, and this was at a really good price, so I picked that up. Yeah, and everything's good in my world, so I'm just going to roll and try to have some fun today and chat on the way. We'll head into Brisbane City. Come along if you've got time, grab a coffee and let's roll. Every day when I come to the city and I watch all this, it's a good roll of traffic at the moment, but the motorbike close to the car, and usually this whole highway is so busy, and there's accidents all the time. And then here next to us you've got all the other traffic, usually that's a lot busier, and you've got to wait at the lights, and there's so many different things that I was thinking why I prefer my EUC. For a couple of years now I've been rolling into the city on my wheel, and I do it a lot more on my wheel than my car or my bike. I've realised that I actually choose this over everything to just get into the city. It's a 13-14 kilometre trip, it's a 30 kilometre back and forwards. And I always pick my wheel, and I was trying to think and break down the reasons why that is. I thought I'd chat about it in this video as we just roll along into the city today. So stick around and I'll just go through the reasons I pick my wheel over the car or the motorbike. I think convenience is like the number one thing. It's just so much easier to get this wheel out, get it charged when I get home, roll it out the next day. There's no stopping at petrol stations. Don't have to do anything, it just goes. I only stop for 3 sets of traffic lights on my wheel, and if I'm on the road I have to stop for so many more things, so it's a lot easier to get into the city for me using the wheel. It's a lot cheaper getting into the city using the wheel. When I get into the city I don't have to look around for a car space to park my vehicle. I can just keep rolling, use the trolley handle to get into the shops, and I don't have to pay for the parking, so it's a lot cheaper to actually be in the city as well. So it's reducing so much more of the costs, you know, just to get in there and enjoy the day, and then to get out again without having to worry about all that traffic and the time spent just driving around looking for car spaces. You know, sometimes you... So yeah, it's easier, it's cheaper, it's a lot more fun. So I think my wheel's a lot more fun. It gives me my space, which is what I enjoyed about a motorbike, but I think it's also just a little bit safer to be away from all the traffic and just be going a bit slower than you do on those highways. The wheel gives me a lot more freedom to just explore and have fun on the way to the city. I don't have to follow that same path, the dedicated road. I can divert and go on trails, you know, do little jumps, do little tricks, and have just a bunch of fun on the way. You can't do that in a car too easily, and if you do, you're probably going to get in trouble. And you know, so that's one thing that I always pick the wheel over, and that keeps me fit as well. Fit in the body and fit in the mind to get that headspace. It's a real flow sport, you know, kind of trying to think about all the things that it makes you feel, and it's a real floating through the world way to travel. Probably like, you know, because it's such a small vehicle and it's so minimal, like a snowboard, I guess, or even swimming or any of those things where you just, it's just you moving through the air. It's just you moving without a cabin around you and without all these joysticks and things to hold on to. Your movements are directly inputting the way that you're traveling, and you get that absolutely with the wheel. You know, I used to enjoy that on the motorbike. You could give it a lean to the left and the right and control things. You can do that here with the wheel, but forwards and back, as well as, you know, every other direction. And it's just a really, I don't know, it connects you so much to the place that you're in, and you feel so connected to the vehicle. It's a real oneness with the travel. It's kind of just a magical feeling, and it's hard to sum up unless you get on it and give it a shot. But for me, that's a huge benefit. I guess, you know, being able to just pop it in a trolley and have the security that I know that the wheel's with me if I'm shopping. I need to go into places. I don't have to leave it parked and walk away, leave it open to theft, because I can keep the vehicle with me. I can put it in a cupboard, you know, I can put it in a locker. So there's a lot of options for convenience, and it just makes this city trip a lot more, you know, less stress for me to be able to roll in, get my stuff done, roll out, have fun on the way, clear my head, get a little bit fit, and get home again. So yeah, what a cool way to get around. And I think you showed in the last video that it's, you know, weatherproof, so you can trust it for commuting. You can get there with the range, have fun, you know, and yeah, safety with this particular wheel is always there as well. So yeah, gear up, get on your wheel and find your reasons to start replacing your car, I think, or your second vehicle. Brings down the costs and soon starts to pay for itself with your every roll. I guess you're starting to pay off the costs that you outlaid. You're not no running costs. You're not paying for the car to be serviced or any of those registration fees. So yeah, it's a good way to roll, a good way to get it done, and still enjoying it. So that's just a quick video today, just to show you a couple of the benefits or the reasons I'm always rolling to the city on my wheel, not my motorbike anymore. What a change. It's absolute, didn't see that coming. So that whole roll, I've got 57% battery left. I don't know, we would have done about 30-40 kilometers in that trip, and the weather's a bit colder, so it's holding up well, giving me plenty of range. Can't complain about that either. That's the other thing, at least my range is free and I don't have to go to the petrol station and spend 20 bucks every time I'm rolling 100 kilometers. You know, this I can just do that for free, so the costs overall for me are just amazing. And that, you know, talks about your value, because your resale value's there as well as it paying for itself over time. And you know, I guess commuting isn't really the place you go to get your headspace or your, you know, your alone time, or you try to enjoy yourself. But for me, I can do it on a wheel. I can easily still get the job done, but still have just as much fun, you know. And that's a bonus that I wouldn't take back for the moment, you know. And it's really giving me a new reason for my health that a car never did. And I'll make that trip now just for fun, whereas I would never do that on my bike, just roll into the city for fun. So it shows me that I do enjoy this, and it's something that I hope I keep enjoying. And you know, I'm just watching this evolve with all of you, and all the new wheels and all the new stuff, and I'm evolving with it like you all are if you're watching, I guess. Yeah, awesome times to be rolling. I'd much rather take my wheel at the moment than yeah, take the bike. So interesting, good fun, still enjoying it. Wheels held up really well after the wet. What a good wheel, really. And it's just cleaner now and it looks better. But yeah, 2,000 kilometers on the wheel, everything's good, gear's good, everything's holding up. I'm holding up, channel's holding up. Yoink. And yeah, we'll go again. I haven't done anything to the wheel, nothing, it's just the same. Haven't even tightened anything up.
And then back, forward, and then back.